Excellent progress. Now it's time for the final version, C2. This version will sound the most natural, almost like a native storyteller, with richer expression and reflection. What began as a routine afternoon in a coffee shop erupted into a scene that captured national attention. A group of men, ignoring the no-smoking policy, clashed with staff who simply tried to enforce the rules. At the center was a man in a tailored suit, instantly branded by the internet as the CEO. When he lifted his hand, it seemed to serve as a silent signal. His companion rose, strode to the counter and struck the cashier twice with brutal force, sending the young worker crashing down. Then, in a moment that felt almost theatrical, the so-called CEO raised his hand again and thundered, "Stop, stop, stop!" The words echoed like a command from a stage. And just like that, the aggressor froze, then sank back into his seat, as if compelled by an invisible authority. The police later arrested the attacker and questioned the CEO, but the incident quickly grew beyond the coffee shop itself. It became a mirror of larger questions: how authority, whether real or imagined, can bend human behavior, how pride can so quickly ignite violence, and how the digital crowd, with a single mocking label CEO, can redefine both a man and a moment. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. We took one story, the CEO coffee shop incident, and retold it at 4 English levels: B1 with simple sentences, B2 with more detail, C1 with analysis, and finally C2 with natural, sophisticated storytelling. I encourage you to practice by repeating the parts you find most challenging. Notice how the vocabulary and sentence structures change across levels. Thank you for listening, and join me next time as we explore another story, step by step, from simple English to advanced fluency. Goodbye for now.